Recording in progress.
Hey guys, Onan here. So yesterday I kind of went on a tweeting flurry, um, talking about the possibility of trying celibacy as opposed to natural family planning, which I've come to despise. And and then yesterday afternoon I did a live stream kind of talking about that in more detail and kind of walking through my thought process. And I've decided I'm going to go ahead and approach my wife about it. This morning, actually, I'm dropped the kids off at school. I'm going back. I have a brief Zoom conference, and then I'm going to see if my wife would be open to what I'm thinking is a 2 month period of total abstinence. Um, because I just don't think I can keep doing it this way. Um, I'm so miserable with NFP. Some of it's, the dynamics of our household and our relationship and things that we need to work on, but pairing that with NFP has created what just feels like a toxic spiritual environment for me, emotional, physical, that I got to try something else. Um, and contraception isn't something that I'm really prepared to consider, and even if I were, my wife, I don't think would ever go for it anyway, which is fine. I mean, so contraception could potentially solve some of these problems, but for us at least, it's not really a viable option. So it's a matter of trying to stick with NFP and grit it out or try something different. And so I feel strongly that it's necessary to try something different. I suspect my wife's going to be upset about it, although I don't know why she would be, but I'm sure she'll be upset, which is why I've been very um, reluctant to do this. Um, but even if so, I suspect what's going to happen is she's just going to be upset, and there won't really be a dialogue about it, because that just tends to be the way that these kinds of conversations go. But I have to try. I'm firmly committed to this, whether she agrees to or not. Um, Unless something sort of earth shattering happens in the process, in a positive way. I just don't see how I have any other options really at this point in time. It's not a permanent thing, but I think I need at least 2 months to try it on and what I describe as detox my system. I don't know if the hormone levels will go down. That's the hardest part for me, is it's a very strong physiological urge after a few days that um, constantly drives me crazy. I hope I hope that subsides. If it doesn't, it's going to be really, really miserable, and I don't know what I'll do. My plan is to do it without any type of solo activity. I'm not certain I'll be perfect about that, but that's my goal. That's my intention. What I don't know about and what I'm struggling with is what that means for our relationship and our ability to be affectionate to each other. As much as I believe this is more about me and NFP, there's going to be some underlying resentment that is I'm going to have to fight, and that resentment will tend to manifest itself as being cold and distant to my wife, which I don't want to happen. But I think I think it's just going to be unavoidable to some degree. I also don't know what level of physical affection I'll be able to tolerate as I'm detoxing from this. Hopefully, a decent amount. I don't know. I don't know how much. I don't know if I'm better off with no physical affection or a lot of physical affection, with everyone understanding that sex is not an option. I really don't know. I hope I hope that she'll be receptive to talking about that and will be understanding as I struggle to conduct myself with her during this process. I don't know how I just don't know what my other options are. I've tried the NFP thing. And even with the dramatic improvements we've made to our relationship, it's still a living hell, and I really don't want anything to do with it anymore. So anyway, wish me luck. I'm very, very nervous about this because I don't think it's going to go well, but I guess this is something that I have to do, and I'll check back later and let you guys know how it went. So appreciate you guys supporting me and listening to this. And until next time, everyone, have a good one.